Hello everyone, today I'm here to do a tag video, and today's tag is going to be all about villains. If I could do a great evil laugh, I would insert it in here, but I really can't. This tag was inspired by the second book in the Young Elites by Maria Liu, and a whole bunch of YouTubers decided to collaborate and make this tag. I know Cassidy and Lainey and two other girls, I believe, have made this tag. I will link all their videos down below. Cassidy so graciously tagged me in it after I asked her to, so thank you, Cassidy. And yeah, I thought it'd be great because Halloween's coming up, so a lot of villains and all that stuff's really coming into play. And yeah, so this is all about villains. Now, you can use any villains at all. You can use book villains, you can use TV show villains, you can use movie villains, whatever you want to do as long as you're a villain. So let's begin into these villains. The first question is, think of your own villain identity and power. This was hard. I don't know. I don't really, I wish a lot of people have thought of some amazing ones. Like Cassidy really did one, and this other girl did an amazing one. I feel like I don't have any great ideas. I know if I could have a power, back in the day I used to call myself Hurricane Heather. I don't know if that's cool. Definitely not. But it'd be cool to control the weather and stuff like that. Almost like quintessential Storm from X-Men, only a bad person, you know. I've also thought a really cool power would be like anger. Like to be angry. Like if I would lose my temper, which I do quite often, but when I lose my temper, my eyes would get red, and then it'd be almost like laser or something, like that person, or like in my anger would just infiltrate my whole system and I would just blow up or blow people up around me. That would be a cool power. And then I thought also, these are not all in one, by the way. Also, you know, telekinesis, getting into people's minds, playing with them, making them think things. I thought that's really cool. So any one of those. A name, I have no clue what a cool name would be for any of those. I am just not very imaginative when it comes to that. So if you have a good name, link it down below because I have no clue. Now, the next series of questions are all about your villain squad. Who do you want? All these particular people, so let's begin. First up, we have the leader. Pick a villain to lead the squad. I think a lot of people pick this, and it's a very common answer, and I think it's a very good answer, and it's Voldemort. Not Voldemort, Voldemort. Is that how you say it right? Yeah, he's a very good villain. Like, everybody knows about Voldemort. Everybody fears him. I mean, for goodness sake, he's got people that are willing to die for him on his team. I mean, spoilers, he's cut his soul up into 7 different pieces to put him in things so that way he wouldn't really die. Like, that dude's almost indestructible. And it's just, he's very, very powerful. So he would be a great leader. Next one is the killer smile. Pick a villain who's just extremely attractive. And this, I'm going to be kind of cheating a little bit. I don't know. This will be spoilers for Buffy, if you haven't seen Buffy. I picked Angelus. I picked Angelus. If you don't know who that is, there is the popular character Angel off of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Before, you know, Angel redeemed himself, he was known as Angelus. He was the bad vampire, very cunning, very maniacal, very just evil, and he is so attractive, so I pick Angelus on my team. This is already a great team because they're both scary, so yeah. As a loose cannon, pick a villain that marches to the beat of their own drum. For this one, I didn't know who to pick. I mean, there's a lot of villains that just do whatever they want. I don't know. This one I was really, really just not sure of. Maybe Queen Levia from the Winter Chronicles, maybe? I don't... Next one is the unhinged one. Pick a villain who isn't playing with a full deck. For this one, I immediately thought of Bellatrix Lestrange. That chick is crazy with a capital C. Like, she is insane. And she is just crazy. I've always loved Lestrange. I would love a whole book or a movie or something related solely around her because she's crazy. And I also attribute to the fact of the reason why I like her so much to the actress who played her, Helen Bonham Carter. She's a great actress. She really portrayed Lestrange, I think, the way she needed to be portrayed. But she definitely is not playing with full deck because that chick is crazy. The next one is the Redeemer. Pick a villain that is on the path of redemption / would play both sides. For this one, I chose from a TV show. Spoiler warnings, I picked Regina, or the Evil Queen, for Once Upon a Time. And I say that because she has redeemed herself, but sometimes I see signs that she could easily go back. You know, she's very, she's redeemed, but there's some things I think she could play with both sides. And I really love her character, and I love watching her, but I definitely picked her for that reason. The next one is the Evil One. Pick a villain that is just plain bad to the bone. For this one, spoilers, a lot of spoilers, obviously. Be prepared for Moral Instrument series. I picked Sebastian. That guy is just bad to the bone. He has done some creepy stuff. He has done some weird stuff. He is just really straight up evil. Like, there was no redemption for that dude. Like, he is evil, and like, you don't even want him to be redeemed. You're just like, no, I don't even see anything that could make that possible. He's just evil. Evil, evil, villain to the bone. The question is the once was good villain. Pick a villain who originally didn't start out as villain. I don't know if this is the correct answer, but I picked Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time. Before he was Rumpelstiltskin, he was just a regular guy, a father, a husband, and he was a really good guy. He wasn't always a villain. And he's still kind of, I think I'll always see him as a villain in my mind because he's just really is a power seeker. But before that, I forget his name. Was his name always Rumple? I don't even know. I don't remember. I have a horrible memory, but I picked him. I also picked, if this is kind of, okay, Wormtail from Harry Potter. I mean, he wasn't always evil. He was always just kind of a follower, just played it safe. So, but then he went to evil because he's like, that's where I'll be protected. And it blew up in his face, am I right? Anyway, that was the villain squad tag. I'm going to tag a couple people because why not? I'm going to tag Beth from Dutchroom 327, Jessica from Price is Wrong, and Jamie and Jeff from Omega Books. I picked you both. I hope you film it. If you have suggestions for your villain squad, please leave them down below. Maybe we'll just make some villain squads and just take over the world. I don't know if I want to do that, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and see you guys later. Bye.